Betty. You already know why you're here. Psychic hotline. Tap in. Tap in. Psychic hotline. Tap in. Late night, feel it in your chest. You a goddess, don't forget. Designer thoughts, elevated mind. Pick it up, I read the line. Body energy, I feel the shift. You've been ready for the upgrade, sis. No confusion, no delay. I see it all, I'm here to say. High vibe, luxury flow. You already know what you know. Stop playing, step in your light. Goddess more, yeah, that's your right. Welcome to the psychic hotline. Betty intuition, so defined. Designer upgrades, change your timeline. Yeah, you tapped into the psychic hotline. Welcome to the psychic hotline. Hottie goddess energy, all mine. Elevated, sexy.
You know, Aquarius season, it's fixed, it's fast. You can get a lot done. And then we go into Pisces where it's emotional, it's water, it's a different element. But it's also mutable. So it's a magical, it's illusions, it's all these, it's alchemy. Okay? So depending on how your own elements interact in your chart and what things you like to do, it could be a very overwhelming time, if you're moving through a lot of energy. Okay? So just saying that to say, use the chart also with your own elements too. Like if your chart is full of cardinal signs, then the other seasons might be challenging for you. That might not be a time to start new projects and things like that. So use your wisdom. I just wanted to share that with you because that's another way of using astrology charts intuitively. Okay. So, if your sun sign is mutable, you probably felt great during Pisces season. If you're a fixed sign, you probably were like, what the fuck is this? Okay, so I'm happy to be in Aries season with this cardinal energy. A lot of planets are in Aries. Saturn is in Aries. So again, Capricorns and Aquarius are going to feel that very deep down to their bones. And Saturn does rule bones, so literally to the bones. And Aries is a sign about boundaries and tempers can fly, okay? So the deeper we get into Aries season in Taurus, the more violent outbursts we could see globally. Okay, I don't mean to laugh because I'm thinking about some Aries I know, but a lot of Aries, they have righteous rage. They're gonna speak up. They're gonna make things happen. You think about people like Malcolm X. They're gonna speak out, and it's fiery, right? Okay, so a lot of Aries may be standing up to their bosses and family members, and even on a societal level. So we are feeling that energy too. But in high vibrational Aries are going to inspire people, right, to make those positive changes. But the other side is also there. And so violence, bombings, all that stuff really happens a lot during Aries season for a number of different reasons. And you can look more into that. But basically, this energy check-in we're doing today, I was getting a lot of downloads and they were like, share it with the group. And I was going to type it, but let me just say it. My Zoom's been acting weird, guys. But again, we're till the 9th, we're in that shadow period of Mercury retrograde. But basically, I was getting 3 major messages to share with you guys. Well, the first one was to go back and watch the videos from the last 2 years when it comes to messages I gave about the collective, because all those things are happening. The crazy clowns, the trafficking, the sleeper cells, all these things I was trialing since 2024 are happening now. So if you have questions on that, go back and watch. You will there are answers there. I've even gone back and watched them, and there's answers. There's questions I have now that I've answered or Spirit has answered in those videos. So please utilize your access to those. If things are coming up, what should I prepare for? What should I do? A lot of that stuff has been channeled there. Okay. These energy shortages, I do see, we did talk about another lockdown coming. People are calling it energy conservation lockdown. I will just confirm I see both. With the energy lockdown, I see it as a trap where people are going to run out and buy electric cars or run out and hoard things, and then it's going to flip the script. So it's like another trickery thing. So let's say gas gets really high. I literally see gas getting up to $20 a unit at some point. Okay, and it's going to be ridiculous, and people aren't going to be able to drive. Okay. But I don't see it lasting that long. But then people are going to run out and buy electric cars and do all this weird stuff. And then it's going to flip where then the power outages are going to start happening. And so people that have those gas cars will be able to drive. But imagine like you're in a family and you're like, oh my goodness, maybe we should have gone electric, and you go and get the electric and then you don't have any money to get a gas car. So if you have a chance to buy an older, cheaper car, do it, because it's going to be very hard to get cars for a number of reasons. So if you, it could be an asset that you sell later. I mean, I'm talking about things like under $10,000, guys, or even under $5,000. If you have the time, the energy, and the money to just park it somewhere, it's going to be needed. I also saw bicycles being really hard to come by, especially those electric bicycles. So if you want to invest in one of those, that was coming up in my visions. Basically, the thing with electric cars was like, it's going to solve the problem for like 2 weeks, and then it's going to flip it, and it's going to be fucked. So just don't get fooled by that, especially if you're a family where you commute for work, and you're like, well, maybe we'll make this investment. No, like, save money for gas, carpool, be creative, work from home. Things like that. Okay. I do see social media changing. So if you've been wanting to start a YouTube channel and stuff, do it. It doesn't have to be on anything spiritual. It can literally just be a vlog, or it could be how to, it could be get ready with me. It can even just be like pretty quotes with like images. It doesn't have to be you could be faceless. But I was seeing that if you don't have a YouTube channel, it's going to be like really hard to get. I'm not sure why. So just, it comes with most of your Google account. So basically there's going to be changes to Google. But I feel like if you have one that's active, or you have multiple ones, which would be wise, start using them more. And like, even if you're just like, I record on here and use it to do video things, just start using it that way. Or just activate it so that it's set up, because I see changes happening to a lot of social media. They're not good or bad. It's just going to be harder to get accounts. Okay. I think there was a court case, but again, this was something I've been seeing for a while.
Yeah, you tap into the psychic hotline. Soft voice, but I speak that truth. Pretty face with the inner proof. No games, I don't chase no signs. I just read what's in your mind. Upgrade season, step it up. Self-love glow, feel up. You the prize, don't forget. Manifest, collect, reset. You that girl, don't dim your shine. Luxury so divine design. Everything you need is inside. Tap, 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 tap in psychic hotline. Psychic hotline. Baddie, gotti, goddess, upgraded energy. Psychic hotline. If you want next, I can. If you want next, I can. If you want next, I can.